you see, it all began when I got this strange phone call. Hello, this is Snow Marquette. Oh, no, silly, not that phone call. That's some crazy mouth breather that calls me every once in a while. He's kind of nice and all. I don't know if he's got chronic halitosis or something, but, he never breathes but more than a second or two, and then I hang up on him because, a proper Southern girl is never going to receive a phone call from a strange gentleman caller, as it were. But anyhow, I digress from the story. So the strange phone call that I received, well, it went a little something like this.
Are those pussy willows?
Oh no, now that wasn't the call either. That belongs to another movie, which I highly recommend. But I think it was something like this. Snow, what am I gonna do? Oh my goodness, sugar. Get a hold of yourself. I can't understand a word you're saying. You're all hysterical. Oh my goodness, sugar. It's like a burrow-chewing bumblebee's trying to understand you. What I need you to do is take a deep breath. Sweetheart, just hang up the damn phone and take a Percocet. Oh my goodness, sugar. I'll meet you in a couple of hours at our little special meeting place. Oh my goodness, goodbye. And to think, I had just curled up to read a really good book. A good book is like a good lover, except they last longer. And a book's kind of like a bad boyfriend too. Except they're easier to get rid of. So of course I made a wardrobe change and I fixed myself a drink. Okay, a really big drink. Well, okay, I drank the whole damn bottle, but I was going over to deal with Samantha Meadowlawn, so I had to have a Valium and a Percocet too. A Percocet? What's that for? Valium? Oh my goodness, sugar. I feel much better. My hair looks wonderful, and I feel fantastic. I think I'm gonna add that to my iced tea recipe. So after my Valium and Percocet and a couple of cocktails, I got all low-cut and sexy. Now normally, I'm the one all in hysterics, so for Samantha to call me burbling in hysterics, I knew something serious had to be going on, so I had to go see what the commotion was. Oh my goodness, sugar. There you are, Samantha. You don't look too good. Well, I mean, your outfit looks fantastic, but you look kind of peckish. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Snow. I've gone and done it now. Oh my goodness. Gone and done what? Are you about done? I just don't know what I'm gonna do, Snow. Take another deep breath, sugar, and we're gonna talk about it. Alright now, Samantha, before we can go any further, before you begin having hysterics and burbling at me, first thing I want you to do is I want you to take this. What's that? It's a hanky, sweetheart. Don't panic. Can you do that for me, sweetie? Here's the hanky, sweetie. Now I want you to give me a great big old blow, alright, sweetheart? But what does this have to do with anything? Well, I had the foresight to crush up a Valium and a Percocet, so you're gonna do a bump, alright? Okay. Alright, here you go now. Oh my goodness, that was a good one, sugar. Goodness, you got it all gone. You got a powerful set of lungs there, could knock down a windmill. Okay, we gotta even you out on the other side now. Oh my goodness, very good. I told you was a pro. Alright now. Okay, no, oh, you got a little residue there. Okay, all good, all better. Oh my goodness, sugar. Alright, we're gonna give that a minute to settle in, so we're not gonna talk. Alright, sugar? Not a word. Okay, just a few more seconds now. I'm looking at you. You're looking good. Oh my goodness, you're looking fantastic. I feel fabulous, of course. And I certainly feel much better now. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I want you to begin at the beginning for me. And don't leave anything out. Oh, Snow, I've gone and done it now. Done what? Well, I've done the unthinkable. I think I've done killed somebody. What do you mean, killed somebody? How you gonna kill somebody, sugar? I mean, your cooking's bad, but it's not that bad. Oh, Snow, don't joke about my cooking. My cooking's just fabulous. Bless your heart, sweetie. You're so funny, but that wasn't a joke. But go on. Well, Snow, you remember those Mormons that I was corrupting? You know, the ones I was keeping as pets? Mm-hmm, I recall. Well, I was making my special brownies. You know, the ones with that wacky tobacco in there. Well, I was chopping it up real fine and mixing it in with the cake batter, which I might add was rather delicious, if that's one of my favorite dishes I do make. But anyhow, I put the brownies in the oven and I let them settle. They baked up and smelled delicious. Well, those little mama boys, they couldn't resist the smell of some chocolate brownies all divine, so I let them cool and chopped them up and I served them to them. Well, I didn't realize they were allergic to marijuana. Oh my goodness, who's allergic to marijuana? I've never heard of nobody know how being allergic to marijuana. Must be a Mormon thing, oh my goodness. I'm glad I'm a pagan. Gracious. Imagine the scandal. They won't even photograph me from my good side. I mean, I'll be all over the tabloids. I won't even get front cover billing. It'll be hell on earth. And they won't even make a TV miniseries about it. It'll just be some cheap Pulp Fiction novel. The girl who killed things. Her smoldering beauty masked a thoroughly corrupt soul. Oh my goodness, Sugar. Don't get your panties in a bunch. They'd get Lisa Kudrow to play you, and Jennifer Wait a minute. That makes me an accessory. What in the hell? Oh my goodness, Sugar. Well, what did you do with the bodies? I couldn't let those brownies go to waste, so I went ahead and ate up the rest of them. Well, and then, of course, I couldn't leave the house a mess, so I had to do the dishes, and I cleaned up the kitchen after all. I moved the bodies to the bathroom to get them out of the way so I could do some vacuuming. I vacuumed up and straightened up the living room and the rest of the house. I figured, well, they were already dead and they weren't going nowhere. Well, and then I phoned your ex. Those are nice shoes you're wearing. Where'd you get those? Are those Jimmy Choos? Oh my goodness, Sugar, thank you. Yeah, I love them. They're just so interchangeable. I can wear them practically anything, and they're like wearing air. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Did you just say you called my ex? What would you go and do a thing like that for? Why would you involve him with a bunch of dead Mormons in your house? Oh my goodness, Fish Biscuit, I'm sorry. I just wasn't thinking. I got so paranoid after eating a whole plate of wacky tobacco brownies that I just called to see if Eric knew anything if Disco had laced this pot with some LSD or something. I thought I might have been hallucinating the whole thing. Silly goose, we've had this conversation before. You're just not that important for someone to plot to get you. But anyhow, why didn't you call Disco? Or me? Why would you call Eric? Can't unring that bell. Well, let's think about what we're gonna do with the bodies. Maybe we could have a barbecue, like they did in Fried Green Tomatoes. I've been craving some coleslaw anyhow, and some tater salad. Oh my goodness, Sugar, we'll make a picnic of it. It'll be a lovely day. No, that won't work. I tried to cook a little piece of them up and they didn't taste good nohow. Must be the Mormon meat, too wholesome or something. Well, that's a disappointment. Well, here's what we're gonna do, Sugar. My ex, as she so eloquently put it, you contacted him, so we've involved him nonetheless. He has a cabin up in the woods. Well, what we'll do is we'll just take them out there and cremate them, grind the bones to make some bone meal, and bake up some cupcakes. I'll take care of the bacon, though, this time. We don't want no more accidents. Snow, that is a wonderful idea. We'll have the bake sale and make $1 or $2 on top of it. There you go, Sugar. That's the kind of thinking I'm looking for out of you. All better now. My little sugar lump, you're the best. Thanks for helping me out. That's what friends are for, Sugar. How are we gonna get the bodies to the cabin? Oh my goodness, Sugar, in the trunk, of course. Where else we gonna put them? Snow, we have a problem. Oh my goodness, what now, honey? Your trunk's already got bodies in it. What do you mean my trunk's got bodies in it? Oh my goodness, Sugar. That is the last time I buy a used car from my disco pharmacologist. I knew this car was too good to be true. Must be leftovers from the Colombian cartel commotion or something. He was telling me about, oh my goodness, now I'm gonna have to move to Egypt and Turkey and become some type of exotic dancer now. They're gonna track it back to me and I'm gonna be involved in some crazy mess. I'm already in a mess with you, Samantha. I don't need no more problems on my head. Oh my goodness. Now we gotta make even extra brownies. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a drink. And then I'm gonna get rid of the bodies in my trunk. You're gonna wait at my place, and then I'm gonna come back and get you, and we're gonna go to your place and get rid of your bodies. And then that should take care of everything. And I want you to pick up some borax and bleach. We don't want CSI to be able to trace any residue of the mess you made at your place. Oh my goodness, Sugar. And if anybody asks why you have bleach in your bathroom, just tell them you farted and you were cleaning up afterwards. I love the Super Red. I'll pick up some bubble bath. Ooh, and that wine I like so much. I love your tub. And I'll just take a lovely bubble bath, have a glass of wine, and